On sale of the century. And here to get the weekend off to a great start, it's Tony Baba.
Weekend off to a great start. Getting the weekend off, that's what I like to do. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the show and a very happy weekend ahead for you. And welcome back, Marilyn.
Hi, Tony.
You won by $18, but there was a $10 off the board in that, so... But it was good for second night. Have you heard of the second night syndrome?
Yes, I was a bit worried about that.
Yeah,
before.
you survived it. Fantastic. Let's hope you're here for a while. That's not to sort of wish any harm to the opponents either. Do you enjoy quizzes? Do you play quizzes at that? Because it's big in WA, isn't it?
Yes, we have quiz nights held in hotels and things. And
I bet you win all the time.
Not all the time, no.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Was your husband keen for you to come on the show?
Well, it was the children, actually, who prompted me. Yes.
Yeah.
I suffered a great propaganda campaign from them.
Good on them. Well, they must have known. They must have known. Good on you, kids. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome our kid, Elise Platt, here, Radcar, in Mo. Lovely Mo. Did you? That's nice. Did you go to? Did Kim have a birthday party last night?
Yes, he did. We had it at Mum and Dad's. We seem to be having a lot of a go.
Yeah,
it was
parties
great.
lately, aren't there? Yeah.
Yep, big 30.
A very happy holiday too to all the kids in South Australia who broke up from school today for the second holidays of the year.
They have a lot of holidays
They're
these
always
days, don't they? Everyone's on holidays all the time.
Marilyn wants to know who she's playing.
All right, well, she's playing a golf-loving mechanical engineer from Victoria and a pottery-loving telephonist from New South Wales. Please welcome Tam McAllister and Rose Egan. How exciting is that?
Rose Egan, telephonist. Where do you telephone, Rose?
For a big company, Tony.
For the where?
A big company?
I know the company.
Oh, the BHP?
No, not the
Just
company.
A big company. You don't want to mention it?
Not really.
All right, well, we won't talk about that. Good luck in the game.
Thank you very
All
much.
the best. And Tam, you're an engineer. Do you want to mention your company, Tam?
Skilled engineering. Skilled engineering.
Skilled engineering.
He's got a lovely accent.
Yes. How long have you been out, Tam?
8 years.
8 years? Oh, yes. See, well, you can... Because the accent's sort of...
Where are you originally from?
Fadey.
Fife in Scotland.
Fife.
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 Where do Hamish's people come from originally?
Oh,
yes. Well, you think about that one. And we'll get on with the game.
Yes, please do.
All right.
Good luck.
You don't know, do you? How can't you not know? $20 each for the people, and off comes the seal. Good luck, everyone. Let's go. In the comic strip, what was Superman's mild-mannered alias, Marilyn?
Clark Kent.
Of course. In colloquial language, to ignore or overlook something is to turn a blind what, Marilyn?
Eye.
Yep. Which animals race in a point-to-point steeplechase? Tam.
Horses.
Yes. What two-word name is given to the section of the North Atlantic Ocean in which many ships and aircraft are said to have mysteriously...
Bermuda Triangle.
The Bermuda Triangle is correct. In which city were the first modern Olympic Games held, Marilyn?
Athens.
In 1896. What part of the human body, starting with M, has a kind called biceps? Marilyn.
Muscles.
Muscles is right, yes. Cockles and muscles, alive, alive. OK, $45 leads the game, Marilyn, by 20 from your nearest opponent with $45 to spend. We're going to show and tell you something quite spectacular. Look this way.
Marilyn, what a lovely mood setting. Doesn't it put you in the right mood to buy? Well, I'd like to put you in a great mood by telling you that these two pottery lamps were hand-thrown from California clay and they feature stylish concertina shades, and they're normally $700 tonight, only $6 from the Melting Pot Studios, sale of the century. Are you still there? I can't see anyone. Oh, there they are.
Ooh.
Don't.
I came from behind. Hello. Yes, Marilyn. What do you think of this?
They're
Isn't it
beautiful,
beautiful?
Tony. Yes, they really are lovely.
What would you be prepared to pay for them?
Oh, I'm no expert at pricing.
Well, let's put it this way. You can have them for $2 each, which is $4. I think that's fair enough, don't you?
Wonderful.
Yes.
Bargain.
Going, and gone. Sold. The price sold.
Take them.
Gone. You get a frog?
Yes.
Which form of execution is indicated by the expression the noose, Marilyn?
Hanging.
Hanging's right. For what primary industry are the Hunter, the Barossa and the Swan Valleys, Marilyn?
Vineyards.
Famous as vineyards or wine-producing areas, correct. The word aberration contains how many R's? Marilyn.
3.
2. There's only 2. The American choreographer noted for the elaborate dancing girl extravaganzas in the 1930s films. Rose.
Busby Berkeley.
Busby Berkeley's right. Good to hear from you, Rose. Who am I? Pick of the board. I was born in the USA in 1899 and died in 1961. During World War I, I served in Europe with the Italian Army, where I gained much material for my short stories and novels. Rose.
Ernest Hemingway.
Ernest Hemingway is correct, yes. Ernest Hemingway. Your pick of the board. Rose, on the board for you to pick from, the famous faces are?
Shane Withington and Grant Dodwell.
They are willing and able. I had a great time at the Logies this year too.
And Peacock.
Channel 9 Weather, Melbourne.
Robert Grubb.
At the Flying Doctors.
Daryl Eastlake.
Wide World of Sports.
Chris Giannakis.
A very nice young man, a surfing student from Clayton, Victoria.
I think that's a lovely young woman, actually.
Oh, sorry.
She's very pretty. The Bengals.
Their latest album is called A Different Light.
Don Seckham.
From Brisbane.
Jackie McDonald.
Also from Brisbane.
And Liam Bartlett.
From Perth. I'm sorry, Chris, I'm sorry. I must tell you, I should be wearing glasses on this program. I don't, and because of that, I occasionally... And you're very beautiful, and I love you, and I'm sorry. Okay. Rose.
I have the Bengals, thank you, Tony.
The Bengals.
Congratulations, Rose. You won a delicious gourmet food hamper, including teas, jams, French pâté, biscuits, and much more, valued at $150 from Sockerman International Fine Foods.
What a top prize. Very nice. No money, but a good prize. All right, the champs snuck away again early, but we'll be back to see if the others can catch up. Hang on. Friday night, book of the week, Tony's recommendation, Noel Barber, The Other Side of Paradise. Noel Barber wrote some terrific books. He wrote Tanamera, which is the sort of the Gone with the Wind of Singapore, which the Grundy's company is making into a mini-series, and also Woman of Cairo. And this is the same sort of book. It's set in the Pacific. It's beautiful. My mum bought it me for my birthday, and I thoroughly recommend it to all of you who like a good read. That's Noel Barber, no relation, The Other Side of Paradise. Are we ready, players? Anyone read any of Noel Barber's? What is usually contained in a pot or stand called a jardiniere? Marilyn.
Plant.
Plants or flowers, correct. In which Thomas Hughes novel with a 3-word title did the character Flashman originally appear? Rose.
No, I'm sorry, Tony. I don't know.
It was Tom Brown's School Days. On which large island is the Sultanate of Brunei? Marilyn.
Borneo.
Borneo is correct, yes. In the book of Genesis, whose wife is said to have turned to a pillar of... Rose.
Lot's wife.
Lot's wife looked back, shouldn't have looked back, never looked back. She did. Marilyn, 56, leading the way by $26. Good lead. And a chance to buy a great prize here.
Yes. Marilyn, we're constantly being reminded to be true blue. Well, you can't get more Australian than these ladies and gents outfits. These Australian-made outfits include jumpers, belts, moleskins, boots, hats, and distinctive high country coats. And you can select $2,000 worth of these great Aussie outfits for just $9 from Morrison's of Euroa and Sale of the Century.
Right. Yes, I'm sorry, Marilyn, I do apologise. You're actually $31 ahead, so you can certainly afford that. I won't reduce it or anything. I'll just offer it to you, and I know that you'll find that very welcome in the cold West Australian winters.
We don't have cold West Australia.
Oh, yes, you do, don't. I've been there. I've lived there.
No, not cold enough.
Not cold enough to spend the money. All right. Thank you very much. In one of the pockets of one of the coats was $1,000 cash also. So there you go. Never mind. In 1972, Nixon became the first US president to visit which country? Tam.
USSR?
No, in fact, it was... Rose.
China.
Yeah, but you don't get paid, Rose, I'm sorry.
Okay.
We don't pay second place here. With which American singer do we associate the theme song, I Walk the Line? Marilyn.
Johnny Cash.
Yes, the man in black, Johnny Cash. In which of the arts are glissade and entrechat? Marilyn.
Ballet.
In the ballet, yes. Which Italian city's name derives from the Greek Neapolis, meaning Marilyn?
Naples.
New city. Wait till I say your name, please, Marilyn. Thank you very much. You're looking great tonight, I'll tell you. In the USA, which slang term rhyming with pooch means Tam?
Hooch.
Alcoholic liquor, hooch. Yes. Ooch. How did you know that, Tom?
I like some.
All right. I know what you mean there. What is my name? I am a country which includes a desert, jungles, and one of the world's highest rainfall areas. I contain broad plains, great rivers, tall mountains, and tropical lowlands. For hundreds of years, I meant mystery, wealth, and excitement to the Western world, and many adventurers. Tam.
Brazil?
No, travel to me for jewels and rugs and silks and spices. My name is our official language. In our official language is Bharat, but I'm best known by another name. Marilyn.
Iran.
No. You get all the clues, Rose, just relax. I'm a large country in southern Asia, and in population I'm the second largest in the world. My capital city is New Delhi, and my name begins with Rose.
India.
I for India. Aye, aye. Aye, yeah, 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 yeah. India. Have a go, Rose.
I'll have Anne Peacock.
You
thank
could do with a
Tony.
lift from Annie.
Congratulations, Rose. You won a portfolio of 4 prints by famed Australian artist Hugh Sori, valued at $300 from Elder Fine Arts Gallery.
That's excellent. A good pickup. Well done, Rose. We're just going to have a little break. And while we're away, you can think about this. Which well-known Australian air service began on this day in 1928? I'm in round 3. There's $10,000 in the cash box, but it's going to be a pretty dear buy for you, Marilyn. A very expensive shout if you have to get for it. The Flying Doctor Service started in 1928, the Flying Doctor Service. And have a guess what happened on this day in America? In 1940, for the first time, nylon stockings were launched. Always something new. As the name suggests, what describes the boat seamen take for shore leave? Rose.
Liberty?
The Liberty boat is correct, yeah, Liberty men ashore. The saying that macho does not prove macho has been attributed to which of the Gabor sisters? Tam.
Eva.
No, Jaja. Wrong Gabor. Sorry, Tam. In an inner suburb of which Australian capital city did G.J. Coles open their first store?
Melbourne.
Tam. Melbourne is correct. Nothing over a shilling? Yes. What 3-word name do we give to April the 1st? Marilyn.
April Fool's Day.
April Fool's Day or All Fool's Day. There's the bell. Cash box time. $10,000 in the cash box. Big money. Only cost you $46, Marilyn, to have a look. Are you? And the thing is, but you see, let's look at it this way. You've established, basically, a very sort of obvious superiority over your opponents, so that, I mean, despite spending $46, you know you can get back to that lead again. That's my theory, anyway.
Well, twice in the gift shop, Tony, I've missed out on the extra prizes.
Yeah.
And twice on this one I've...
Yeah, so...
Oh, once I did, yes.
What do you think?
No, I couldn't.
You couldn't?
I honestly couldn't.
No, it is a lot of money.
You.
Have a hypo.
1.
Number 1, you would have gone for 1. You would have got
Yes, you would have been right.
10,000. It's sort of like, isn't it funny, people say, what is it about sale? But it's like life, isn't it? We're all of us sort of opening the wrong box all the time, you know? Just a slice of life. All right, let's go. In which decade of this century did the liner Andrea Doria sink? Tam.
50s.
In the 50s, yes. The monetary value of the painting The Man with a Golden Helmet, Rose,
I'm sorry, 20,000.
dropped dramatically when it was discovered that it wasn't him that did it, Rembrandt. Rembrandt did not paint it. It was Fred Nurk round the corner. Not nearly as valuable. Which President Roosevelt was known for his big stick policy? Marilyn.
FDR.
No.
The other one.
Teddy.
Teddy.
Teddy Roosevelt took a big stick to him. Who am I? I was born in Russia, 1931, becoming a combine harvester driver. I joined the Communist Party in 1952, graduated from the Moscow State University with a law degree in 1955. During the 50s and 60s, I held positions in my local party organisation, also rising through the ranks of the National Party. I became a full member of the Politburo in 1980 and oversaw Soviet agriculture and economic planning. When Chernenko died in 1985, Rose...
Mikhail Gorbachev?
That's correct, Mikhail Gorbachev, yes. Mikhail Gorbachev. Have a piksky of the Bordsky, Roski.
I'll have Jackie McDonald, thank you,
Jackie
Tony.
McDonaldski. Here she comes.
It's a nice prize, Rose. You won 4 delightful ornaments, hand-carved in full lead crystal, valued at $714 from Max Jonasson.
Lovely, but no money. Where were they all, Sparks?
Liam Bartlett had the wild card.
Liam.
Shane Withington and Grant Dodwell had the other money, as well as Daryl Eastlake. And Robert Grubb had $25.
All thereabouts. Marilyn 71 leading by a massive margin. But it is fast money, remember? And we'll see if Marilyn goes into the weekend as champ right after the break.
There are special moments that you wish could happen every day. That tender touch, that winning smile, mean more than words can say. And Arnott's chocolate biscuits are the ones they love the best. Tim Tam, mid-slice, fruit and nut, you wouldn't give them less. Yes, Arnott's chocolate biscuits are the ones they love the best.
Kaiser introduced 100.
It's a madcap romp across America with girls on the make and guys on the take. Anything goes when there's fun.
The week. And let's make it a good one. A mad minute. 60 seconds on the clock. Rose 25. Tam 30. Marilyn 71. And with the time there, your time starts now. What kind of creature is a grouse? Marilyn. Yes. On which continent is the Kingdom of Swaziland? Marilyn.
Africa.
Correct. What colour is jet? Marilyn.
Black.
Correct. A trefoil leaf has how many parts? Marilyn.
3.
Yes. Who was the star of the TV series The Rockford Files? Marilyn.
James Garner.
Correct. In which ocean are the Midway Islands? Tam.
Pacific.
Correct. If given a glockenspiel, what would you do with it? Marilyn.
Play it.
Yes. Through which Australian capital does the River Torrens flow? Marilyn.
Adelaide.
Yes. What nationality was opera composer Ivanovich Glinka? Marilyn.
Russian.
Correct. What do we call a person who changes into a wolf? Marilyn.
A werewolf.
Yes. Edifice is another name for a? Marilyn.
A facade, a front.
Yes. No. What country lies immediately east of Libya? Marilyn.
I've got no idea.
Egypt. Of what type of powder is cordite, a smokeless kind? Tam.
Gunpowder.
Yeah. By what letter of the alphabet was black activist Malcolm Little known? Marilyn.
X.
Right. Which nation launched the Luna 2 moon probe 1959? Tam.
Russia.
Yes. The novel The Prime of Miss Jean Brodie was written by?
Muriel Sparks.
Yes. The Mendip Hills are in which... Ah, there's the bell. This lady is terrific. Fantastic. Well played, Marilyn.
Tony.
Excellent. $116, won very, very comfortably in the end. Let me just explain about edifice. And you said facade? No, it had to be a building. A building. I'll just check that, but I think a facade can be anything, but not a...
Front of a building, Tony.
Thanks, Fran. You're looking well. See you later. Okay. So there it is. Okay, Marilyn. Rose and Tam, I'm sorry. I think you've really hit a brick wall here with this lady. Well, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I don't mean to call you a brick wall, Marilyn. What I mean is some nights it's very tough. Over to you, Elise.
Better than a brick anything. Oh, Rose, thanks very much for playing. You're going home with prizes to the total of $1,164. Thank you for playing.
Thanks, Rose.
And it's listening to you, Tam, that made me say that. Thank you. Did you have a good time?
Yes.
That's good. Have a nice weekend. Bye.
All the best to both of you, and also these prizes from Peter.
Tony, Rose and Tam both received the push-button Sale of the Century game from Crown & Andrews, plus our diamond set stick pin from Bruce & Walsh Jewelers and Sale of the Century.
Well done, Mel.
Thanks, Tony.
Great effort, and I love that dress too.
Thanks very much.
Let's go shopping. You've reached the end of the week in great fettle. You're in great condition. You've won... No, on this side. You've won all that marvellous sound equipment and the entertainment unit, the television set and all of that. But what's more important to you right now is probably this. What you're coming back Monday to play for.
Marilyn, a true treasure from the deep. This stunning necklace has 35 South Sea pearls, sculptured by nature and featuring a magnificent deep luster. It's highlighted by an 18-karat gold clasp and is valued at $21,000 from Kleppner's Jewelers and Sale of the Century.
That's nice to start you off for next week. Should you proceed through to as far as Tuesday next week, then you'll play for this.
Continue a musical tradition on a grand scale. This magnificent grand piano, created from superb mahogany timbers, is from a German company who've been handcrafting pianos since 1885. It's valued at $25,195 from Allen's Music and Sale of the Century.
And you've been scoring very high scores, so you're getting there quite quickly. Not far away. these cars.
Presenting a motoring combination that meets the demands of today. Both these outstanding vehicles take on a more distinctive tone, with their engineering design reaching a new level of refinement, from their super-efficient engine cooling system to their aerodynamic styling. The VL Berliner wagon and sedan are on the road at $43,300 from Holden, Australia's driving future. And as a brilliant compliment to these superb vehicles, solid gold keyring set with 30 diamonds valued at $4,000 from Bruce & Walsh Jewelers.
That's those there that he's talking about, Marilyn. Two beautiful cars. And the cars and the prizes next week are worth $126,000, which is a lot. And the cash jackpot's getting up too.
Tonight's sale of the century cash jackpot totals $98,000.
Which means the grand total on Monday would be $226,000 odd. All right? It is. And you're doing it well and winning easily. Terrific. If you want to, though, you can say, well, I've really had enough, Tony, because I'm desperate for the sound system. And here it is.
Marilyn, capture those magic moments forever with this lightweight video camera, accessories, and 68-centimetre monitor television. A compact disc player and advanced sound system complete this exciting audio-visual package. Normally $15,255. Tonight, $240 from Sony Australia and sale of the century.
So there it is. That's tonight. Yours if you want it. Leave the show or back on Monday to play for all those new prizes and follow them through. What are you going to do?
I'll come back, Tony.
Have a good weekend. Don't let it worry you. Just relax. Enjoy yourself. Have a good weekend, everyone. We'll see you Monday. Keep smiling and bye for now.
Bye, everyone.
Go Hillies. Go the Hillmen.
Go, Alexandra.
We're playing Dramana tomorrow.
The week on a high note, scoring 116, and tonight needs just $10 for a stunning pearl necklace, valued at $21,000. Tonight on Australia's biggest bargain sale, we're offering a Berliner wagon and a Berliner sedan, valued at $43,300 for $515. All the prices plus a cash jackpot of $100,000 for $700. Two of the incredible bargains on Sale of the Century. And here's the star of the show, Tony Barber.
Bang, bang. You're the
And the delightful Elise Platt.
Good evening all, welcome to the show. What a lovely evening. Here we are, May the 18th. The year's just slipping by, isn't it? How are you? Well, is everybody happy? Yeah! Lovely, happy audience. Marilyn.
Happy beams.
Hello, Marilyn.
Hi, Tony.
Marilyn's a school teacher from West Australia and very good player, isn't she, Elise?
Excellent.
Yeah.
Very good. Did you have a good weekend?
Lovely, thanks, Elise. It was very
Big question, though. Did you back the winner of the Adelaide Cup today?
I couldn't win an argument, Tony, with horses.
No good with the horses?
No good
Did
with
you have a
the
bet
horses.
today?
No, I didn't.
I
Did
did.
you?
I love it. I always back the winner of the Adelaide Cup. Today, did it again, you little beauty, you ripper. Here's $200 for you, and here's $100. I've got the money right here. Isn't that good?
That's great. I've got a feeling a lot of people will want to get tips from you in the future.
Yeah,
Tony,
why
if
not?
You know the winner today.
All right. Who's playing on this
Well,
Monday night?
tonight we have a bird-watching rigger from Victoria and a translator who enjoys pottery from New South Wales. Please welcome Rena Stendriver and Victoria Bracamonte.
By golly, isn't it? What about that? Look at those surnames.
I know.
An illustration of the ever-diversifying nature of our cultural background in this country. Bracamonte, Dendriver and Benthien. Amazing. Victoria.
Hello, Tony.
Hello. Are you well?
Very well, thank you.
That's the shot. Translating, we've had a translator
We
on
did
last week.
Mm-hmm.
What languages do you do?
Spanish, primarily. Spanish, English.
Señorita. Spanish.
Yes.
What is Spanish for good luck?
Buena suerte.
Buena suerte, señorita, buena suerte. We are the three amigos. Wherever there is injustice, there you will find buena suerte.
Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias, señorita. Renus, where do you come from?
Geelong, Tony.
Oh, right. I can speak Geelong. And you're a rigger?
That's right.
Up high all the time?
Oh, sometimes, Tony, yes.
Yeah, I don't know how they... You've seen them up there?
Yes, I have.
Terrifying.
No idea how they could do it.
Yeah, and, you know, just eating an apple and looking down.
Not quite.
Yeah. Where do you get all your knowledge, Renus? You
I read a lot, Tony.
read a lot. That's the only way to do it. Well, good luck to both challenges, and
Yes.
let's see if Marilyn can kick on.
And I'll see you all in the gift shop.
Take your golden balls away from me, child. There you go. OK. Round one. And there's the fame game on the floor. I got it. We're ready. King Arthur's knights were called the Knights, Renus,
Round table.
of the Round Table. Right. Who married Ava Braun in April, Marilyn?
Adolf Hitler?
1945 is correct. To which racial group do 95% of Hong Kong's population, Marilyn?
Chinese?
Belong to the Chinese, you're right. What starting with W is a shelter used by North American Indians? Marilyn.
Wigwam?
Wigwam is correct. What kind of creature is a grey plover? Marilyn.
It's a bird.
It's a bird, yes. The 1981 Academy Award for Best Picture was Chariots, Marilyn.
Of fire.
Of Fire. What a great start. Marilyn, you've come back better than ever. I mean, you are really firing. You're 20 ahead of Renus with $45 to spend. And here is Elise in a beautiful summer setting.
Marilyn, if you're sick of lifting heavy outdoor furniture trying to chase the sun, you need this versatile sun lounge. It was crafted in Europe from synthetic weatherproof material. It can be adjusted to 4 positions and has wheels for easy positioning. Normally $589, tonight only $6 from Alabert, Australia. And sale of the century. And the Frogman.
Yes. Hello. Hello, Paula. How are you? Marilyn, are you there? Are you there, Marilyn? This is great. It's the outdoor furniture, isn't
That's
it?
right, yes.
Do you have,
not Paula.
no, you have a lot of sunshine in WA. So you could make good use of this at $4, couldn't you?
Yes, Tony.
And just there it is, just like that. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. All sold. A little sale surprise. Have you got a compact disc player?
No.
You have now. It's from Akai and it's worth nearly $500. Beauty. Lovely stuff. Let us press on. What was the name given to the sculpture of a man in contemplation, Marilyn?
The Thinker?
Yes. Auguste Rodin, of course, in 1880. Which is the only vowel not contained in the word outrageous? Renus.
E.
No, there's an I. There is an E. There's no I, I mean. There's an E, but no I. He who fights and runs away, Marilyn.
Lives to fight another day.
And you are fighting so well, day after day after day. In the early 20th century, in what area of entertainment were the Ringling Brothers, Renus?
Circus, Tony.
Famous in the circus. Good on you, Renus. Go to 25 now. What is my name, Victoria? This would be a good one for you to get, maybe catch up a little. I am a sport. A sport. I'm enjoyed mainly in the Northern Hemisphere because the colder climatic conditions are suited to me. I originated about 1890 and I've been one of the sports involved in the Winter Olympics since 1924. The vehicle used in me weighs about 106 Renus.
Bobsled.
That's the one. Bobsledding. They go flying down. That's a very thrilling sport. Frighteningly thrilling. On the board for you to pick from. All our best friends on the fame game.
David Lyle.
He does the golden years of television, knows all the trivia.
Emma Sands.
She's in the Colbys and she's lovely.
John Blackman.
Hey, hey, it's Saturday, The Voice, and 3AK Melbourne's best breakfast program in Australia.
Veronica Hamill.
Hill Street Blues.
Samara Cairns.
Samara's our home viewer tonight. She's a 10-year-old philatelist from Bendigo, Victoria. Lots of love, Samara.
Carolyn Ainsley.
Carolyn's the weekend newsreader in Adelaide.
Ian Chappell.
Gibbo's offsider in Wide World of Sports.
Sarah Henderson.
News presenter Brisbane.
And Kirk Douglas.
In a great movie with Kirk Douglas, with Burt Lancaster called Tough Guys. Renus.
Veronica Hamill, please. Tony.
Veronica Hamill's coming up. Here she comes.
Lovely prize. You've won 30 volumes of beautifully bound encyclopedia, complete with bookcase, valued at $1,548 from Encyclopedia Britannica.
Not bad.
Great.
$1,000. Nice pickup. Lovely. Marilyn Benthien, everyone from WA, is killing them again. She's taken off like a rocket out of the boxes. Renus and Victoria, you got your work cut out. We'll be back after the break to see if they can catch up. I don't know what sort of a commercial break you had, but I had a beauty. I got given a lovely silver spoon from the Footscray Girls High School. And thank you, girls, and thank you especially Caroline Fitzgerald, their lovely teacher, for bringing the girls in today. Thank you. Righto, we were away. What animal has a skin literally resembling a suit of Marilyn?
An armadillo.
Of armour, yeah, armadillo is right. By gee, you're quick. Which European capital is the world's largest market for coin collectors? Renus.
Paris.
No, it's London. I'm sorry. What was the name of the shipwrecked Swiss family in the novel Marilyn?
Robinson.
Swiss Family Robinson is right. It's all one-way traffic here. On the 25th of June 1950, troops of which country invaded Renus?
North Korea.
South Korea. North Korea is right. Going in the right direction. What a wonderful experience for you, Marilyn, because, you know, on nights like this, you can really afford to lash out because there's no worries. You're so far ahead and everything. You're $36 ahead. And here's Elise at the chess table.
Marilyn, you can't get much better at chess than former world champion Garry Kasparov, and here's how he improves his technique. This chess computer is Swiss-made and it features advanced technology housed in a full-sized, worn-up board. It has hand-carved pieces and it can also be linked to your personal computer. Normally $1,300, tonight only $9. Leonardo by Computer Play and Silent Century. Hello. You're Garry.
I'm Garry.
Kasparov. How you go?
Very well, Ski.
This is how you improve your technique.
This is, Ski, how I did it, Ski.
With Paula in a swimsuit and
Paula,
a chest.
in Russia, we do not have girls like this. That is what I'm doing here in Australia. But I did improve my game dramatically with the use of this computer-driven.
chessboard.
Yes. Marilyn, do you play chess?
Very badly.
Well, I used to play very badly indeed, but then I got one of these.
You come from India now.
Going at $6. It's $6 once, twice sold at that price. Okay. So, okay. For many years, which American comedy star served as UNICEF's ambassador at large? Marilyn.
Bob Hope.
To the world's children, it was Danny Kaye, the late Danny Kaye. Wonderful man, did a lot of work for UNESCO. In which state is the mining town of Mary Renus?
Western Australia.
It's in Queensland. I'm sorry, Renus, you're going up and down on the one spot. In the 1790s, which country had a period of rule called the Directory, Renus?
France.
France is correct. Victoria, you know all these, don't you? I can tell you know them, but it's just the speed of the buzzer. Yes. What English port was the destination of the Channel Ferry, which met with disaster, Marilyn?
Dover.
It was bound for Dover, March 1987. On an heraldic shield, which is the sinister side, Marilyn?
The left.
The left side for sinister, correct. Who am I? Second pick of the board. I was born in the USA in 1880 and died in 1968. At about the age of 7, my life was changed by a personal tutor named Anne Sullivan, Marilyn.
Helen Keller.
From Boston, Helen Keller is correct. Very good. Not that you need it, but there's lots of money up there if you can get it, Marilyn.
I'd like the home viewer, please, Tony.
The little...
Tonight's prize, Marilyn, you've won a singing machine, including assorted musical tapes for hours of entertainment. Valued at $599, the singing machine.
Wonderful. Marilyn, they're great. And hello to Maggie Britton, too, who distributes them in Victoria. Marilyn, they're great. Do you sing?
In the shower.
Well, now you'll sing out. Don't take it into the shower.
No, I was wondering about that.
But they give you echo and everything. It's a terrific prize. We're going to have a short break, everyone. While we're away, consider this. An American crooner had hits like For the Good Times, Cupid Doll and Catch a Falling Star, and he was born on this day in 1912. What his name is? What is his name? 1912. The cash box round, $11,000. 11 big ones in the cash box. And Marilyn showing the opposition a clean pair of heels. Perry Como, birthday today. Perry Como, born 1912. 75, is he? 75. That's amazing. Isn't he still working, too? What colour are you said to be in if you're in excellent health? Marilyn?
In the pink.
You're in the pink. Quite right. In colloquial language, what colourful two-word term describes the often considerable payment made to employees whose services, Marilyn?
No, I've lost it. Sorry.
Prematurely dispensed with? It's called the golden handshake. Thanks a lot. Goodbye. What part of the goose or duck is used to make, Marilyn?
The liver.
Pâté de foie gras? There's the liver right. Between 1964 and 1984, the winner of 14 Australian professional snooker titles was Renus.
Eddie Charlton.
Eddie Charlton. All right, Renus, you closed up a bit there, but by golly, Marilyn's got that huge lead. $35, which is precisely what it'll cost you to have a dash at the $11,000 in the Catwalks. I mean, the great thing is, you've established your superiority. You know that you can afford to make this sacrifice and maybe pick up that money. Don't you?
No, Tony, I don't.
No. So you're not going to do it?
No, thanks.
Not going to have a go? Have a pretend go. I'll tell you what. What about, I'll tell you what, Caroline Fitzgerald from Footscray. If you get the money, you can have what number? Number 1 for Caroline Fitzgerald. Number one. Here, yes.
No, it was in number 2.
Only $200. Oh, sorry.
There it is.
Number 2 had it. So there you go. Thank you, Sparks. In Roman mythology, who was the god of war? Marilyn?
Mars.
Mars was the god of war, right. In 1918, in Britain, women attaining what age? Victoria.
21.
Given the right to vote. Women of 30 were given the right to vote. In the American Civil War, uniforms of which colour were worn by Renus?
Grey, Tony.
No, the southern... Yeah, that's right, southern, grey uniforms. Well done. You're halfway there. What is my name? I am a film with a 2-word title. Produced in 1955, I'm an American comedy. My plot describes the events that occur on a US Pacific Navy cargo ship during World War II. The ship called Renus.
Mr. Roberts?
Mr. Roberts is correct, yes. Well done. I don't know whether I'm getting... Renus or Renus?
No, Renus, Tony.
Renus
right.
is good, yeah, right. Whose face? Renus? Everyone
Emma,
a winner?
Emma Samson.
Emma? Lovely Emma.
Congratulations, Renus. You won a Hostess food trolley for all your entertaining requirements, valued at $650 from Dimplex.
Very nice and pleasant. The money was there.
The wild card was with David Lyle. The other money is with John Blackman and Carolyn Ainsley. And Ian Chappell had the $25.
Which was all spread around the place. All right, Marilyn has really got this seemingly sewn up. But stranger things have happened than that perhaps she could still yet come adrift. We'll be back with Fast Money.
Else could you turn to?
Nearly home on Monday night. It's Fast Money time. Marilyn's been pretty good at this in the past. She doesn't need to be too good tonight. You've already got a lead of 35, Marilyn. But best wishes to you. Remember, if you get through tonight, the prize will be, someone said quickly, a magnificent cut-throat razor. I'm sorry. No, it's a pearl necklace. All right. Which Australian... stand by. 60 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now. Which Australian city is called the City of Churches? Renus.
Adelaide.
Correct. What form of transport is a paddle wheeler? Marilyn.
It's a boat.
Correct. What do we call a mature male horse? Marilyn.
Stallion.
Correct. In which country are the Bavarian Alps? Marilyn.
Germany.
More information?
East Germany.
West Germany. Which British rock was one of the pillars of Hercules? Marilyn.
Plymouth.
Gibraltar. What card game was the direct forerunner of bridge? Renus.
Whist.
Yes. What is the false covering of hair for the head? Marilyn.
Wig.
Yeah. In which country is the city of Wichita? Marilyn.
United States.
Correct. The disease pertussis is also called Marilyn.
Cough.
Correct. Of which very cold ocean is the White Sea arm? Marilyn.
The Antarctic.
The Arctic Ocean. Which country's troops were called diggers? Renus.
Australia.
Correct. In Roman mythology, who's the god of wine? Marilyn.
Bacchus.
Correct. To succeed and win is to bring home the... Marilyn.
Bacon.
Correct. What's the basic currency unit of Switzerland? Renus.
Swiss franc.
Correct. Who was Australia's Prime Minister in 1974? Renus.
Gough Whitlam.
Yes, that's right. But there's the bell and Marilyn's won comfortably with $90. Marilyn has the knowledge and the speed to go all the way. Great game, champ. You're a bit stiff, Renus. I think most other nights you might have been a winner, but you've met Superwoman here, and that's
Too
fair
fast
luck.
on the buzzer, Tony.
And Victoria, you knew every one, just couldn't get in there.
Couldn't get in fast enough, Tony.
Yeah, have you got any largesse to dispense there, Sparks?
Unfortunately not. Victoria, did you have a good time?
Thank you.
Good. Thank you very much for playing. Bye-bye. However, Renus is taking home prizes to the total of $2,198. Well played. Bye-bye.
Well rewarded, Renus, for a good effort. And for each of you, some other prizes as well. Peter, your turn.
Thank you, Tony. Victoria and Renus both received the push-button Sale of the Century game from Crown & Andrews, plus our diamond set stick pin from Bruce & Walsh Jewellers and Sale of the Century.
Congratulations,
Thank
Marilyn.
you,
You've got a
Tony.
big win. Great. Listen, did you finish up staying the weekend, or did you?
Yes, I stayed over the weekend. I
that's
didn't
good.
go home. It was lovely. I had a chance to look around Melbourne.
Fabulous. Let's go shopping and look around this part of Melbourne, which is terrific. All the great prizes. Wonderful things. Because it's Monday, we're going to show you everything we've got on display and culminating with what you've actually qualified for. But look at this for a start.
Marilyn, your next opponent could be Dennis Connor. This quarter-scale replica of Australia 2 was designed by Benthien and offers all the thrills of competitive or leisurely sailing. It's easy to handle and virtually unsinkable. Normally $6,600, tonight $75. The Benthien Quarter 12.
Real good fun. The quarter 12, yes. We've also got this on display this week.
Marilyn, welcome to the Club of Comfort. This luxurious leather suite was crafted in Australia as one of a limited edition. It features a classic design by award-winning Gerald Easton. Normally $10,500, tonight $155. Plaza by Module International.
Plaza, Module, lovely. You're in the yacht club, isn't that lovely? The holiday prize is nearby in New Caledonia.
Marilyn, discover the French Riviera in the South Pacific. Two people with $5,000 spending money will enjoy 2 sun-drenched weeks in Noumea with car hire, meals, day trips, great accommodation and first-class flights included. Normally $14,760, tonight $240 from New Caledonia Government Tourist Office, UTA and Sale of the Century.
It's lovely, yes, be careful in the stand. There's casinos and everything. Lovely, lovely holiday. All right, a magnificent musical instrument for you now with Sparks.
Marilyn, you may not be an accomplished musician like Barbara Bellamy, but you'll be inspired to try with this grand piano. It was created from superb mahogany timbers, and it comes from a German company who have been handcrafting pianos since 1885. Normally $25,195. Tonight, only $420 from Alan's Music and Sale of the Century.
Memories. Think of the musical memories you'd be able to make with that lovely piano.
Lovely.
And just a short way away in your carport, a pair of pearlers.
Presenting a motoring combination that meets the demands of today. Both these outstanding vehicles take on a more distinctive turn with their engineering design reaching a new level of refinement from their super-efficient engine cooling system to their aerodynamic styling.